Welcome, shall we observe the sun?
Wireeye.
Starting off with the LASCOC2 filter, with a CME in progress, from the 17th. Also, more eruptions can be observed on the 19th, and 20th. Using the LASCOC2 and C3 filters, the CME can be observed expanding through space, at the 5 o'clock position. Also Neptune is observed at the right, as it makes its orbit around the Sun. With the help of this CME model, the CME from the 19th is mapped, as the BEPI, stereo A, satellite and Earth gets a light dose of solar wind and radiation. On this solar flare classification chart, showing the last 3 days of activity, there have been no solar flares stronger than a C class. As of today, there are 3 sunspot regions on the Earth-facing side of the Sun. On this coronal hole map, a coronal hole is facing Earth today, which will result in solar winds coming our way. This automatic solar synoptic analyzer is a fully automated software system of real-time monitoring and identification of key solar phenomena such as sunspot groups, coronal holes and filaments. Outlined is the coronal hole facing Earth. Using this WSA and LIL solar wind prediction model, you can observe arms of solar wind radiating from the Sun. The color coding of the bands of wind shows the intensity, of the velocity, and density. Today, the Earth is in the higher wind range. Here's a model predicting the aurora intensity of the northern and southern hemispheres, 19th through the 20th. It looks to be in the moderate range, with no geomagnetic storms present. Up next is the solar activity observed on the Sun using the SDO 171 filter. Here is a close view, at the 2 o'clock position. Note the coronal loops. Coronal loops are bright, curving structures that appear as arcs above the Sun's surface. Hot plasma causes these loops to glow. The electrified plasma flows along the curving lines of powerful magnetic fields, giving the coronal loops their characteristic shapes. For the lunar observers. Tonight, the Moon is in the waning gibbous phase, illumination, 94%. Here are some anomalies I have come across the past few days. Make of it what you will. This is the position of the planets today. And as always, sit back, relax, and let me keep my eye on the Sun for you.